I'm Alison Buehler at the Homestead Education Center in Starkville, Mississippi. We're a nonprofit and we teach all kinds of workshops and retreats and events, host events on health, wellness, personal growth. We teach a lot about gardening during several times in the year. So fall gardening is one of my favorites. And right now is the ugliest time for gardens in Mississippi. You can see in all the raised beds, we've ripped out all the summer bounty. We had tomatoes and cucumbers and zucchinis. We've ripped all that out to start fresh for our fall garden. And at the homestead, we garden as chemically free as possible. The way that we fertilize our plants in the vegetable garden here is with something called the complete organic fertilizer. So before every season, before our fall and our spring and our summer season, we sprinkle all the beds with about 1/4 of an inch of the complete organic fertilizer formula. And I'm going to show you what that is. And so the complete organic formula starts with 4 parts, and you can use any part. I use something this size because I know how big my beds are and I know how much I'll need. So the first part is 4 parts cottonseed meal. And so this would be 1 part. And so I put this in whatever container you're using. The next ingredient in the formula is fast-acting lime. So we use 1 part of lime. And then blood and bone meal is something that you can get pretty much everywhere now. And it's just, they usually come from places that process meat. But there are a lot of trace minerals. And what you're looking for in organic gardening are trace minerals in your soil. So it's just like we take our vitamins. You can get a certain amount from commercial fertilizers, but mostly commercial fertilizers have 3 things: nitrogen, potassium. There's not a whole lot in those. These have all kind of trace minerals in them. And in organic gardening, the point is to keep your plants strong so that they can fight off pests. The last one is kelp meal, and that comes from the sea. And pretty much every mineral, trace mineral that you'd be looking for will be in kelp meal. And so you do 1 part kelp meal. So if your soil is strong, your plants are strong, and your plants can withstand disease and pests a lot better if they have these things in it. So basically, I'll mix this up and pour this over all my beds before I plant the first seedling. So I'll mix this up. There's nothing very scientific about it. You just stir it, try not to breathe the lime. Kind of dig down to the bottom and make sure that's mixed up well. And then I just use old pots that plants came in, because if you shift it right, the rate that it comes out in your beds is pretty easy. And you just pretty evenly put it out over the whole bed. This is enough food right now to grow very intensively. We have small beds, but we grow a ton of food in a small amount of space using guinea pig to green thumb gardening. Thank you.